All right, here we are. I think I can see that. Yes. All right, we're gonna get this logged on. Get in here. And why can I not get? Oh, heck. Why can't I get on there? Is it, are you showing live?
Am I what?
It shows that it's live, doesn't it? Or you can't see it. I can't get on it.
Yeah, it says live.
Content. Oh, there it is, there it is, there it is. I found it, I found it.
What? Do you remember me? Do you remember me? Yes, you do. Oh, I'm a good girl. I'm just a good girl. Yes.
Are you sure it says it's live?
It said live.
Oh, there it is, there it is. Jeez, that was weird. Yeah, I'm struggling with this Daisy situation.
Yeah.
I mean, she's definitely depressed. And I think she should have a companion, but I'm not ready for that. Okay. So here we are. Oh, look at your kitty cat. I think she should have a companion, but look at Lori made.
Huh?
Yeah, you're right in the
You want this?
right
one?
there. You're right there. No, come over. There. Up. There you are. Here we are.
It's the amigurumi. I never can say it.
Amigurumi?
I think
Amiguramu?
No, it's amigurumi.
Amigurumi.
Yeah, something like that. But this is just a
Right there. You're right
free
there.
pattern,
There.
and
There you are.
it just teaches you how to do this. I mean, it's single crochet, and so it's pretty easy.
Amigurumi.
But I've got some really cute books and stuff.
Wow.
Of course, that are coming.
So I just ordered some kits last night.
For the amigurumi, which ones?
I ordered Harry Potter. I ordered Star Wars. And it's to make all the little characters.
The little characters?
Yeah.
Cute. That'd be cute.
Hey, yay, yay.
So what are we doing here today?
I don't know. What are we doing here today?
I don't know.
We're doing
You're the boss lady.
our Dear Jane sew along. And it's to make all the little characters. Oh, well, I'm gonna turn the volume off on this. Oh goodness, Daisy. There. We're having too much back talk. Okay. Driving home from Pennsylvania in some crappy weather. Ooh.
Not fun.
Ew. Well, be careful. Ew. Okay, Barb is in Jacksonville. Tracy says, it took our dog quite a while to get over losing her other dog. Yeah.
Amber, Clyde with Amber's dog, with losing Callie. It's taken her a while. Him.
Well, and like I said, Daisy's never in her entire life been alone. It's just not, you know.
Yeah.
So, I don't know. I just can't stomach. Parker was my spirit dog.
Yeah, he was your... He walked you through a lot of stuff.
He was my baby. Was my Parker. So I just have a hard time thinking about getting another dog right now. Although it was awfully quiet in the house the last 2 nights. Awfully quiet.
I didn't get a cat right away, but they've helped.
Yeah.
They have helped.
Yeah. Yeah, it would. It would. I just have to make myself do it. Anyway, all right. So what are we doing? Because people are going to be popping on going, why are we doing that?
Well,
Oh, Donna. Oh, goodness. Oh, Donna, I will post it on Patreon when we're done. Hush. And Denise says it's nice to have these sessions. Okay. What row are you working on, for God's sake?
I am on 2. My life has been a disruptive mess.
Oh, I figured you. Oh, did you see that one? A patriotic one.
Oh, that's pretty.
Can they see that?
No.
We're waiting.
I don't know. We're waiting.
Wow, what a lag. Wow. That's a wow.
Yeah.
Okay, there's a serious lag time. That patriotic one is gorgeous.
Yeah, that's
Wow.
pretty. So what I'm on block 7 of the 2nd row. And so 7 is this one right here.
Okay.
So you sew these on, and then you sew these on.
So the whole thing is applique.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. What are you doing with the tails?
Where am I? Here am I. I'll take, can they see that? I don't know if they can see that.
Yes, yes.
I'm taking, at the very corners, I'll take 2 stitches. And then I'm just gonna work up towards that. I now have white cat hairs everywhere.
Welcome to my world. I have white dog hairs everywhere.
So when I work, when I get right to where that point is, I also trim a little bit off of these points right here.
On the outside?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, what's hanging out. I'll just trim. I don't trim a huge amount, but I do kind of take that point. Look at there, another hair. I take that little point off a little bit so that it's not so much bulk in there.
Yeah.
So once I get to that point, I now take my needle and I kind of poke it and I bury it.
And you're gonna do the same with the other side, the one on the
Mhm.
inside?
Yeah.
Okay.
So I just kind of work it. And I don't work it up so far. I just work right where I'm at, put it under.
Kathy Johnson says way too much working time for her. Tracy says, are you using the same color thread or a neutral color? She's matching colors.
Yeah, I'm matching.
I've been using just Dove Gray for mine. But she's matching. Now you had trouble getting the needle out of this when you pulled yours out. I just pulled it right out. Weird.
Out of yours I do. It was, one of them was tangled.
Yeah.
But normally I don't. They just come right out.
That, of course, we're talking about that dome needle case. So I've got, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and I just took the 6th needle out, all threaded, all ready to go. So it just saves me some time. Especially if you're doing this on like a road trip or something, trying to thread a needle in a moving car. Eesh. Yeesh.
Well, and it keeps your needles right where they need to be. Instead of
Stuck places.
stuck places.
Yeah.
So I'm just, you know, I'm not gonna say that this applique is the easiest, but you just have to be patient.
I was thinking when we started this that the applique ones would be no big deal. That they would be easier than the other ones. I think that's not the case. I think the applique ones actually are a little bit more fussy than the pieced ones.
I agree.
There it goes. I did not put my thread through Thread Magic and it just knotted.
So I'm right at the point, right here, up here, and I'm gonna take 2 stitches right in that point area.
Are we using a special needle? We're just using, what are you using?
It's just like an applique needle, like your.
Okay, so it's
Like the 9.
the piecing number 9, yeah. So we're using the Tulip piecing number 9 needles, which I am thrilled to death that we found a new distributor for those, because I had a hard time finding them for a while, and now we've got them again, so hallelujah.
I also, on the applique, they tell you to leave the papers in. I do not.
Really?
Yeah.
So you would leave it in forever?
And then I guess you cut it out in the back, like, you know.
Oh, okay.
I do not. I take the paper out.
Yeah, and glue it down.
And I've got these just glued down.
Yeah.
But
I wouldn't want the papers in there.
I spray it with our
Best Press 2.
And I press it, and then I take the paper out, because then it puts a
sharp crease. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, for the next Aloha mystery, could Aboriginal fabrics be a choice? Oh yeah, absolutely. As a matter of fact, we have to get our butts in gear. I've printed out the fabric requirements. I'm ready to start picking. We just haven't gotten to it.
I actually think the white hair on me is from Daisy.
Well, that's very possible.
Yeah, I got it all over my leg.
She has real coarse, stiff hair. And it weaves itself into stuff. It will weave into the upholstery and into carpets, and yeah, it's a, I'm never gonna get rid of the white dog hair. Parker's was the same. And Parker would spontaneously combust when we got in the car. I mean, it was like he would just go like a friggin' dandelion, you know, I mean, hair everywhere.
So where is everybody on this?
Well, Tracy says she's just starting her very first block.
Okay.
So Kathy wants to know, are we using Thread Magic for any hand sewing? So I just used my Thread Magic on my thread that just knotted almost immediately as I started stitching, and now it's not knotting, so hello, go figure. Do you use it on cross stitch?
Sometimes if I start, some colors will knot more than others.
Now I have not noticed that. What colors do you think knot?
I think white does.
Really? Okay. Barb Isaacson wants to know what row and what block you're doing.
Me?
Yeah.
I'm on block 7 and on the 2nd row.
And see, I've been telling them how absolutely amazing you are and that you're just so far ahead of all of us.
I'm not.
I feel better.
Yes, because...
So it may take us more than 17 months to get this done, y'all.
I'm sure it
She's
will.
got her first row done. Oh, that's pretty. That's pretty.
And then here is the 2nd row. That's what block 1 of row 2.
Yeah, Donna says she uses Thread Magic after she pulls the threaded needle out of the clover holder. Yep, I skipped that step. I started stitching. I should have put it through the Thread Magic first, but whatever.
There's block 2. So what I have done...
Oh, I like block 2.
I have...
You're doing all the...
I have used this chart and I have moved the block 12 up to block 1 and then just gone 13. And
Color-wise.
Yeah, color-wise. And so these are the colors that I'm going to be using.
So you have 12 different color schemes. No.
13.
Yeah, you have 12 different color schemes, and at 13 you start over, which will offset the next row.
No, you have to do we figured it out. You have to start here. You had to start at 12.
Okay, so 12 is your second purple. Oh yeah, sure it is.
Yeah.
Got it.
So it will go like this. Let's see if I
So
can-
you'll have a diagonal stripe of color.
This will be 1 on row, on the 2nd row. That would be 2. So I'm just going here and then
Right.
here, and then this will be here. So there'll be like 2 down.
Oh, okay. Oh, so it'll look more mixedy matchedy. You're not going to have a diagonal row.
No.
Okay. Okay. Cool.
And I figure if I run out of one of the colors, I'll just pick colors that are purple, you know.
Right.
Close.
Yeah, they don't have to be.
They're not gonna.
Yeah, I don't know if I picked enough fabric or not either, but it's just all blues and aquas, so, and greens. Okay, and I'm using neutral. I'm using the gray thread with mine, which, I mean, if you look close, you can see it, but nobody's gonna. If somebody's looking that close, they need to get a life. I'm just saying.
You know, you can work the pretty right off of what you're working on and the enjoyability of it.
Yes, you can.
Don't enjoy it. So what if your stitches show? You're not entering this in the fair.
Well, they might be.
Well, they might. Yeah, they might. But I'm just saying, do it so that you enjoy it.
I just stitched that whole thing on wrong. Shoot. Okay, I'll be cutting that off. I was so happy. I'm like, oh, look, I got a stitch done. Yeah, no. Denise says she's still at the beginning too. She needs to get her book spiral bound. I haven't done that yet either.
I love the spiral bound book. It really helps.
Yeah, she says, I actually thought about getting a spiral binder so I could do all my quilting soft covered books. Oh, that's a thought. Son of a gun. That whole stitches. And I did little stitches on that one. Darn it. I have just not been in the mood. You know, you have to be in the mood.
Yes, you do.
It's not fun if it's a chore. Okay, so how about I do this correctly?
That's a quaint thought.
Yeah, why didn't I put this on the right side? I just rotated it one too many times, I think. Darn it. Daisy Duke, what you doing back there? Is there let's see, be careful, my Staples employee did not know what they were doing, almost ruined it. Oh.
What?
I wonder what they did. Is there a tip or a trick for those tiny places? Wait a minute. Is there a tip or trick for those tiny, tiny pieces when cutting the fabric and gluing?
Keep it at a 1/4 inch and no bigger. The seam.
Yeah, the seam allowance.
Keep your seam allowance at a 1/4 inch. I wouldn't go much smaller because then you'll have fraying.
Right. Well, and possibly it'll pull apart maybe.
Right.
Okay, Kathy says, I need a program that allows you to take a snapshot of each block, then arrange them on the computer. Huh. I bet there is something. I mean, it wouldn't be EQ8. I mean, you could do it on EQ8. You would have to go to block draw and draw each block. You couldn't take a picture of the block.
Right.
Unless, yes, you could. Yes, you could. So you would take a picture of the block. You would have to crop your picture so that the picture was absolutely square on all 4 sides of your block. Then you would import that as a fabric. Then you would go to block draw and make the size block that you want. Just put a 5-inch square, 4-inch square, whatever size block you want. Then color it with the fabric that you imported. And there, poof, you've got your block. Yes, you could do that with EQ8.
Well, you can also import the fabric.
Yeah, that's what I said. You'd import your picture as a fabric. And then just make square blocks in block draw because EQ8 doesn't have just a, plain 5-inch square. So just make a 5-inch square in block draw, save it to your sketchbook, and then when you go to the design aspect, you would choose the fabric that you just imported, which would be the picture of your block, and it would fill your 5-inch block draw. Or 4-inch, whatever you're making, 8-inch. Yeah, you could absolutely do that in EQ8.
Is that a lot of work?
No,
No?
I mean, it's like 30 seconds to make a block draw of a square, the size you want it. Save it to the sketchbook, it takes like 2 seconds. And then importing the pictures of your blocks as fabric imports is no different than importing
Oh,
fabric. I mean, you just import your pictures and save them, and they save to your fabric library.
so you take a picture of this.
Yeah,
Wow.
yeah, and you just have to crop your block to make sure that it's, do we have EQ8? I don't have any in stock right now. I can get it. We don't sell a lot of that because it's like $220 nowadays. I was just looking through our, I don't know how many people out there have EQ8. I need to do some more classes on that. I've got some in Learning Library. I need to add some to Patreon. EQ8's really not difficult to use. There is another quilt design software program, and they actually invited me to their, I don't know, pre-release thingy where they had a conference call, and I sat through it and watched it, and they turned me completely off of it, because one of the things that they said just out loud during the presentation was that they could take a picture of any pattern that was out there and import it into that program, and then you didn't have to buy the pattern. Yeah, they said it out loud, and I'm like, wow. So I deliberately did not go any further into that.
That's wrong.
That's very wrong. I would never do that to another pattern designer. I would never do that. Like in a million years. Deborah Connis, I got it, but haven't loaded it on the computer. Oh, well, yeah, you gotta do that. Add this method you just said add this method you just said, do Dear Jane blocks. What do you mean? Do Dear Jane blocks. So, yeah, I could go through, let's see. The problem is going to be that your blocks have to be colored first, because you won't be able to color them after you get it in there, because it's a picture. You're importing it as a fabric. If you wanted to be able to color it, if you want to be able to plan out your colors, what you would have to do is recreate each block in EQ8 in Block Draw, which would take, I'm gonna guess, I mean, you know what size it is, you just have to follow the diagrams. So it would take, I'm gonna guess, 5 to 10 minutes per block to recreate the block itself in EQ8, and then save it to your sketchbook. And then when you went into design, you would go to your blocks and you would place your blocks everywhere you wanted them, and then you could actually color them individually. So I guess there's a couple different ways you could do that. Okie doke, Kathy, I'll place it on my order from Notions Marketing today. I've got an order I have to put with them in anyway. So y'all, I went shopping last night. It was not good. It was not good. It was not good. Yeah, it was not good. I went way shopping. Like, I really shopped. I spent about $3,000 last night. So I got all those towels and pretty, oh, that doesn't go there. Oh. Oh, okay. I got all of those towels and tumblers. You guys, they had insulated tumblers that matched some of the designs. So if you guys remember the blue flower, does EQ8 have a Dear Jane add-on? So I don't know that. Now that you say that, Denise. You think they do?
I know that they do.
Okay, well, you don't have to create anything. You just have to buy the the Dear Jane add-on.
Because they have the Q8 YouTubes doing Dear Jane.
Oh, well then all you got to do is buy the Dear Jane add-on, and poof, you're done. Oh, I did not realize they had that. I know there are a whole bunch of different block add-ons you can get. I did not know they had a Dear Jane specific one.
I do believe that they're doing it by machine, of course, you know.
Well, yeah, but
that is neither here nor there. I mean, okay, so here's the thing that I'm seeing with block 7.
Yes.
You sew these corner pieces on, these little diamonds.
Yeah.
When you go to put these pieces on, they're supposed to go point to point.
Point to point, right.
But if I go here, do you see how it overlaps?
Oh, it sure does.
So
I wonder if it would make sense to put the center melons on first and then put the outside ones on.
here's what I was thinking. What if you stitch
What if you stitch the points together?
That's what I'm saying.
And then do the whole thing down.
And then lay the whole thing down.
Uh-huh.
What if I was to stitch back and forth here to the point, then add this one, do the same thing, and then add the fourth one. So if you went like this, if I went...
I think that would make more sense. And you'd have less room for error in placement if you did that.
Well, and also if you look at the pattern, if you look here, these it almost looks like they have.
Yeah. Hello.
Yeah.
Hi. Hi.
Hi.
Hi. Are you joining us?
I am.
I'm gonna make some room. I got my stuff spread everywhere.
Okay, I have to make a trip out to...
There.
Thank you.
Oh my goodness. My dog is barking back at Daisy. So I was on a call, Liz called last, or I called Liz last night. I had a conference call for a business thing, and I found out somebody had done something really, really bad. So I called my friend Liz to be like, oh my gosh, you're never gonna guess what I have to deal with now. And whatever, we were talking, and Daisy was sitting on my lap. And Liz started talking to Daisy, and Daisy heard her name. And she perked up, and she does the most adorable thing. Daisy, cut it out. She perks her head sideways and then pops her ears forward because she can hear you talking about her. So we went on FaceTime. And Liz was talking to Daisy. She kept saying, hi, Daisy, hi, Daisy, hi, Daisy. And Daisy was doing the head cocked like this, like this, like this, with her ears up because she could hear her. Oh, it was so funny. Poor Daisy. What is this? I am finding I must not be doing something right. My blocks, when I put them together, one might be slightly larger. Okay, so that's okay. That's okay. So here's the thing, and I think it says it. Where does it say the thing about the blocks might be? So the cardboard, or the papers are cut exactly the size that you want to finish. When you add your fabrics to it, that is, of necessity, gonna take a little bit more space, and it's actually gonna end up being slightly bigger. So I think it's in the actual paper piece packet, it says that it'll relax. Once you get the cardboards out, your fabric will kind of relax back in, and your sizing will be okay. So you don't have to worry about that. Now, if your pieces inside the block aren't matching up, that's something else. You may have a piece in the wrong place.
Well, you also, sometimes you have to, so a lot of times when I'm sewing on a block, how can I show them? I will sew, let's just look at this block here, this right here. Sometimes I'll sew this end and match up those points perfect. And then I'll start sewing, and this point down here is a little bit bigger.
Okay, boy, that is just disconcerting how that is so far off.
And so I'll take and I'll sew this point, and then I end the thread, or if it's a little thing, I just drag the thread down, and then I'll put this point in. And so there's some ease that you have to do.
Yeah.
So I found that it's better to do both ends, to stitch both ends, and then
ease in.
Then ease in, yeah.
And that makes sense.
And that really eliminates.
That makes sense. Donna says, maybe wait before visiting a shelter so Daisy and you have time to grieve. New dog will cinch your say. Yeah, you're right. I'm not ready to get a new dog. I mean, Daisy was so sad this morning. She was, and you can tell, she was sitting, she always follows me when I get ready in the morning. So she was sitting in the bathroom, and she was facing the wall, and she had her head just kind of hung between her front legs, which, I mean, that's not a happy pose. So, I mean, I could tell she was sad, and I was thinking at the time, I need to go to the shelter and get another dog for her. And then I just thought, I can't, I'm not ready.
No.
He was my buddy.
Let me get situated, then I'll
Don't you get in the way. Come here, hey. Come here. Good girl. She's been eating fuzz off the floor. Goofy dog.
You'll feed her at home, right?
Yeah, I don't feed her at all. And she's not been eating real well,
Well,
which is surprising because it's her.
well, that's true.
She's normally the first one with her head straight down in the food bowl. Oh, let's see.
I think though, Lisa, it helps that you have her.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
When I lost Mackie, I was lost for 4 weeks, just lost.
No, I was thinking that last night. I don't know what I'd have done if I hadn't had her.
If I sit down on this chair, am I gonna end up on the floor?
I don't think so.
Okay.
Well, is it the one that goes down
Oh,
low?
is it?
I don't
Let me
know.
try. Let me try.
I don't know, but I can't get up if I. No.
No.
That's good.
I bounced and everything.
Yeah.
Anyway, I was telling you guys that I went shopping last night, so
Okay.
I went shopping to the place with the Swedish dishcloths. And they had, and I had to watch what I was doing because I could have got way in the weeds. I don't have the the wherewithal to be just shopping like a crazy woman. But they had some beautiful, those folk art botanical ones. So those, the ones that we were calling coral green, I think it was, with the flowers on them. They had a whole series of these kind of, they look Art Deco to me, hand-drawn flowers in towels and tote bags and tumblers and candles and pot holders and oven mitts and, oh my goodness, I got them all.
Of course you did.
Got them all. I got the entire series, and it's beautiful. And then on the one we were calling Blue Flowers, they didn't have much that went with that, but they did have these absolutely gorgeous water bottles. Oh, they're beautiful. They have wooden tops. They're beautiful. So I ordered a bunch of those. And there was something else that went with the blue flowered ones. Anyway, so I got those. And then somebody was asking last night about project bags. And I was searching around to find some project bags that, you know, wouldn't break the bank. And I found some. And they all have cute sayings on them. So they're that plastic stuff with the like woven, I don't know how to say that. It's
Like the ones.
Is it like these?
No.
no, they're clear,
Oh, okay.
firm plastic, kind of, I don't know that they're, yeah, like a mesh. Yeah, they got like a mesh
Like
in
a
the middle of
mesh
them.
woven through.
Yeah, I don't know that plastic is the right word for it. It might be silicone, I don't know what it is.
So what site is that?
Madam So had
Yeah.
some, but they weren't very nice. These
Yeah, I
were
was gonna
from,
say, I don't like those.
yeah, well, these were from an independent retailer, and she had really cute, or independent manufacturer, she had really cute sayings she had put on all of them. And they're pretty good size. They were like 13 by 9, I think.
Oh, that's a nice size.
Yeah, it's a nice size. And they had, you know, sayings like, it's all fun and games till the bobbin runs out, you know, stuff like that. And a couple of real snarky ones. I don't know. I hope nobody gets offended. But I ordered a bunch of those. So I spent like $500 on project bags. And then I found another book site that I went absolutely nutso crazy on. So yeah, we got a lot of stuff coming. And I have to pay for all of this, so. So Tina's making 3-yard bundles right now, and at 1 o'clock this afternoon, we're gonna go hog wild with 3-yard bundles because we gotta come up with the money to pay for all this stuff that I just ordered that's gonna ship next week. Oh dear.
Yeah, okay. So I sewed, can they see this?
Let me look at the, yes, you're right in center.
All right, so I sewed these, this is on block 7. I sewed these together, just at the points. And I'm laying them on here.
I think that makes so much sense.
And then I'm going to, you're gonna have to ease it in. Is all that I can.
Unless you sewed those outside points on first before you put them down, but you've already put them down, so I don't see the point of tearing that up. So yeah, you're right, I would ease that in. Because you centered your points on the outside, didn't you?
Yes, yeah, they're centered in the corners.
Yeah, so I would ease that.
So that's. So I would sew probably the outside first, and then go into the inside.
Okay. Okay, so if you put the outside on first, then you know that your points are all right on the outside. And then you ease the center in once you've sewn it together in a ring.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
I think that that's the best way of doing it. So sew them together, sew those points, because it does not work if you don't.
Okay. Hey, I'm making progress over here. So if I go,
I may as well start from the beginning.
well, now your wrist is moving now. You got good
Yes.
range of movement?
Yes,
Good.
most of the movement, yeah.
With your broke wrist. What color sashing am I using? I am using, where's my bag? There it is. Hi, sweetheart. I'm using that for sashing. So all of my darker colors will be against that for sashing. And then all my colors for the inside are significantly darker than that. Oh no. What did I lost a piece? I lost a piece. I can't lose the piece. Okay, mine is gonna be in my colors, and that's fine. So, you know the other thing that I've been kind of shopping around for? I think I'm gonna have to change my recliner.
Yeah,
It was Parker's chair,
yeah.
and Daisy doesn't want to get in it. Because for, a couple years, that's been Parker's chair, and she wasn't allowed in it. She would sit in the other one, but the other one is, I guess I could rotate and put the other one on the other side. But
Yeah, for right now, anyway.
for right now, I could do that. But the other recliner is nowhere, I mean, I'm a big person. And it's too small for me. The seat is not deep enough. And it's okay for a little time, but I don't want to sit and sew in it. So I've been kind of randomly shopping online, looking for a new recliner to replace.
I would like a new recliner, but I want one that I can push a button and
Oh, power recliner?
power.
Yeah, that's what
but
we have.
I want the head to stay up sometimes when I want the feet up too.
So mine has where I can adjust the head, and it will move forward so that I can just sit there like that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Where'd you get yours?
That one I got at Steinberg's. The new one that we just got that does that too, we got at Ashley.
Okay.
Okay.
Donna said it took her surviving dog 2 years to lay in the sister's dog's bed. Oh, goodness. Yeah, I can't wait 2 years.
No. Especially since you sit in that chair to sew.
Yeah, that's my stitching chair. Daisy, you've got fuzz. There's fuzz in here because there's fuzz everywhere in a quilt shop. She's got fuzz hanging from her whiskers. You silly dog.
Oh dear.
Where's your ball? Where's your ball, Daisy Duke? this is the weird thing. So if somebody just pops on this YouTube live just out of the blue, they're gonna be like, who are these people and what are they doing?
And
We're crazy people.
where did they come from?
I mean, we're talking about shopping. We're talking about dogs and recliners.
Gee whiz, this is the first one and there's a million pieces to it.
Well, you chose the wrong one for the first one. The first one I did had like 6 pieces.
I've done that one, I think.
Oh,
It's
okay.
the only one I got done.
I have 2 done. Well, I'm on my 3rd. Let's see here.
It seems like they all have a lot of pieces.
I think I asked this before, but where are most people in their,
We have a couple in Michigan.
okay,
We have 1 in North Carolina. We have 2 in California.
oh,
We've got 1 in Tennessee, 1 in Louisiana.
Wow.
1 in Indiana, at least 1, maybe 2 in Indiana. In Ohio.
wow.
Georgia. Missouri. Texas, don't forget Texas. And Arizona.
Cool.
I think that's all we have doing this particular one.
And where are they on their on this project? What-
I think somebody said, I forget who it was, but somebody said that they were already on to, I think Laura, maybe it was Laura, said she was already ready for row C.
That's cool.
No, row D. She was looking for row D,
Wow.
yeah. But she works fast. I mean, she
Knew what she was doing. when
knew what she was
started.
doing and she works fast, so.
And where
doesn't
is
have
she
anything
from?
else to do.
Why is this not lining up? Oh, it is lining up, you idiot. She's from the Burbs.
Oh, okay.
Okay. I'm looking at that diagram in the in the book for block 4, row A, and I'm like, well, that's too big. Well, no, because the paper pieces
do-
one is altered. It doesn't have that extra frame
Right.
around the outside, so duh. Oh, Minnesota. I missed Minnesota. Minnesota, we got Minnesota. Is it snowing in Minnesota? Actually, now that you say that, I think we have 2 people in Minnesota.
How many states was that?
Oh, now I'd have to go back through it again.
That's okay.
Now, it's really fun though, that you have the availability to do this.
Well, this is, since the pandemic, that's what
Yeah.
everything is about. Nothing is local anymore. Everything is,
Yeah.
which, and I'm just gonna be a wackadoodle and cold and windy. Yeah, it's bitter cold here today too. I don't think it's windy.
No, it doesn't seem to be windy.
No, it's not windy here, but it was overnight. I could hear the
Yeah,
stuff blowing.
Although the cars seem to
move.
like that on the road.
Oh, well, maybe it is windy and we're just not noticing. It's not like we have any leaves to show us.
Well, if you take all the ones out there in the hall and put them back out, they start
Yeah.
over.
But anyway, yeah, I was gonna say this whole thing, because everybody connects. Let's see, could Lori use a little glue to anchor the ring of petals to the square?
I will.
Okay, yeah, she
I
will. And Tracy says she doesn't have a local quilt shop, and I think that's the thing for a lot of people nowadays, because so many shops have closed.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes.
Or gone online only. There's a lot of stores have gone online only. So it's different. It's different nowadays. But what I was gonna say is, you know, every shop is different. So there's a kind of a vibe and a personality. Like you might have a store that is all, like Yellow Creek. Yellow Creek is a good example. Yellow Creek and Quilter's General Store, and what's another store like that? The Old Schoolhouse up in Cedarburg are all very traditional Civil War, darker, warmer, small print
Yeah,
feeling. They have a very distinct feel to them. And then there's stores like a different box of crayons, Piece and Applique. Who else is real? That one store just on the outskirts of Milwaukee. Shoot, can't remember the name of it. But they're real modern, that have a more, Cafe Facet, Tula Pink, Who's What's It Collective, Anna Maria Horner Collective, that kind of stuff. They have a distinct vibe there too. So, every store's got a distinct vibe, and your style may not be the quilt shop that's right next door to you. So it's kind of cool that nowadays we have the opportunity, with the miracle of the web.
Well, and I find my moods change.
Yeah,
So there for a while, I might be doing all like the batiks, but then I might get into the mood of having something traditional. It changes.
Yeah.
With
Yeah.
me.
yeah.
and don't get me wrong, on those traditional stores, the Civil War stores, we call them the brown stores, I enjoy going in them. I like the feel.
Mhm.
I think they feel warm and comforting and cozy, and I admire the things on the wall. And I always get sucked into buying something that I take home, and then I look at it, 6 months later and go, what on earth did I buy that for? I'm never gonna
Yeah.
use that, because it's not my style at my home.
Mm.
So,
See, I like that old.
well, and I like it too. It's just that's not how I've chosen to do my house. So I'm never gonna use, brown does not exist in my house. It just doesn't exist. I don't know. I enjoy it. I think it's pretty. But practically I wouldn't use it. And then of course my friend, who thinks that there's never been a pattern that was pretty enough to actually want to have. She, like I said, we were FaceTiming yesterday, and she was showing me her new closet, which is very fancy. They had custom cabinetry done with glass doors and drawers and cabinets and all this kind of stuff in her closet, which is great for her. I would put stuff, everything's behind a door in the closet.
Mhm.
I would be opening doors going, where is that? Where is that?
Yeah.
We'd never know where anything was.
Yeah.
But anyway, she walked out into her bedroom, which she just had painted a different color, and it's kind of a gray blue, because she doesn't do color either. And she had a picture. One,
And that was it.
like a 12 by 14, like a little picture, in this massive master bedroom. And I'm like, oh my God. Yeah, so she's got a completely different style for me, because I've got my walls just absolutely covered with all kinds of art I enjoy and things I want to remember and stuff I've bought on my travels. And she'd probably go nuts in my house because there's sensory overload for her. But she's just absolutely plain, so getting a quilt done for her is, yeah. It has to be no color and very little pattern. The good news with that is she picks really, really, really easy patterns to do because they have huge pieces because she doesn't want much going on in them. What is that? Donna says, after participating in the first All Illinois Shop Hop, I felt QATV is the friendliest. Aw, thanks. With the widest batik selection. But yeah, we do have more batiks than most stores, that's true. At one point, our sales rep who reps, I don't know how many, like 9 different lines of fabric, told us that we had the most batiks in the state of Illinois in stock. And I do love batiks.
Keep it that way.
Yeah, I will keep, we just got some batiks in this week.
Good.
Got a few bolts of Timeless Treasures. We were short on navies, so we got some navies in day before yesterday, and we got some more of the Jacqueline DeYounga white on whites yesterday. I think the next I need to go refill is our grays and grays and creams I need to refill.
How
Ooh,
about blacks?
Yes, I need to get black. I did not realize we were out of black, and we are, so it was one of the things I was gonna try to get taken care of today.
And you can't believe that how many different shades of black there are.
Oh, yeah. There's brown black, there's rust black, there's blue black, there's green black. Depends on how they do the dye. Anthology does a really good black. I mean, it's just a black. That's the best batik black I found is the Anthology one. Timeless has one, but it tends to skew just a little blue. Oh, I can see my stitches. Am I bothered? No. Ask me if I care.
I picked up a handful of fabric to come today. It's not doing what I wanted to do.
What is yours gonna be, purple?
It's gonna be scrappy,
Oh, okay.
but probably more to the purples than. Right at the minute, I was looking for green. Is this supposed to have more pieces? The third one of the.
Oh, no, it's not. They altered that one. That one is
that
gonna
one
be
altered. Okay.
just like that.
Oh, okay.
Is that this one?
Yep. Yours is pretty with the yellows. We get things?
You got a box.
Is that our pins?
I don't know.
Oh, no, I don't know what that is. Shoot, I was hoping our pin peddler stuff, our buy any stuff was supposed to be in today. But we probably haven't got FedEx or anything, have we?
No, this was just the mail lady. So how many blocks you got done, Lori?
Oh,
Couple?
just a couple, yeah. One row, and then I'm working on the
I like that one.
second.
But they're all pretty.
Okay, who was sending me pens?
I don't know. Probably the Medicare people.
The what?
The Medicare people that keep calling. Come here, Daisy. You need pets? Yeah.
Gift notes, but it doesn't say. Okay, well, I got a pen, another pen.
Another pen. It took that huge box to send you a pen.
Okay. I mean, it's a pretty pen.
It's not a fountain pen though this time, is it?
No, I got a fountain pen yesterday. So I don't know who's sending me pens.
People who want you to buy pens.
But there's no advertisement in it. That one says it's a gift, but it doesn't say from who.
Okay.
Yeah, this one came yesterday.
It's a nice looking pen.
It's a fountain pen. You remember writing with fountain pens?
I like.
You get
I
the blue
like
ink all over
writing.
your fingers.
How do you open it?
Pull.
Hard. There you go.
Oh, that's pretty.
So I guess I need to start writing with a fountain pen.
I like.
This
fountain
one's
pen.
just a pen
Yeah.
pen.
That's nice too, though. This is nice, heavy.
Yeah, they both are.
You can do fancy stitching with that.
Yeah. I'll have to write something worth writing.
Yeah.
I don't know what that's gonna be, but. Oh,
We've had a steady trickle in.
a steady trickle.
Yeah.
Oh.
Jean came in and bought some dish towels.
Jean.
Bradford.
Oh,
She picked up her bolt. I think I just heard the door again. All right, off and running. Like a herd of turtles.
or a turd of hurdles.
Yes.
Oh, goodness. Doot. I'm making decent progress on mine. After that first misstart where I sewed something wrong. Ow. It doesn't take that long to sew these, really.
I'd like to get one of them to the point that
I think the longest is getting them cut.
Cut, yeah, getting them cut and glued takes longer than
Once you
sewing
get
them.
them that done, then you're moving.
You know, I've got the farmer's daughter. All the pieces, all the paper pieces
I
and
do too.
everything.
We bought when we, yeah. Yeah.
Sitting in my cabinet. And I've got Tula Nova about, I don't know, a third of the way done. That's my problem. I want to make everything.
it just sits there.
There's just not enough time.
It stares at you.
Not enough time in the day.
No, there's not.
What's the matter, Daisy Doog?
Did I tell you that they operated on Gary?
Yeah. And took a big rock out.
Yeah.
Poor Geary. But that's gotta feel better.
Oh, yeah. I mean, now, other than going to all these doctor's appointments, now he's, now he has to go in for the checkup, and then he has cardiology tests, and then it just seems like it's something then in February, he gets another shot.
Well, that's good though.
Yep.
At least he's finally getting them.
Well, and at least he is finally starting to be able to sleep in a bed.
Well, yeah. Poor guy. Oh, let's see. Did you cut off the points on block 1 after you put the triangles together? On block 1. Which one is block 1?
The one I just
Right
put
here.
away.
That one. Have I done
No.
that one?
No, I don't cut the triangles out. I
Okay.
don't want to do that.
Can they see that? Yeah. Okay, so she's saying, no, don't cut those triangles off.
No, do not
Well,
take it.
you could trim like a little bit back so it's not sticking over the edge.
You could,
Just
But
take the
I-
absolute tips off, you could.
yeah, I wouldn't take too much more off.
Yeah, if you take too much more off, it'll actually shred down and you'll have the point will be naked. And I have done that. I learned that the hard way on Meal Fury. That's not good. Oh, you are killing me now. Now I'm dying to go look at the EQ8 Dear Jane add-on. I'm registered with EQ8 as an instructor. I've never tried to order directly from them. I wonder if I could get the stuff faster if I ordered directly from them. Because sometimes you have to wait so long. Because the distributors are a good thing. They are. Because they collect products that you may not have found on your own. I mean, it's not easy to just go out randomly shopping and find things, even with the internet. But distributors are also in it to make the most money they can off of what they've got in their stock, and they just don't keep stock on hand. They just don't keep it. So you order it, then they order it, and then they ship it to you, and a lot of times they have a pretty hefty minimum order that they have to make with some of these vendors, and sometimes it can be a long time. I did it again. I sewed that on wrong again.
You just said you were doing
Yeah,
pretty good.
I was doing pretty good, and I cursed myself. I sewed that on sideways. Dagnabbit.
A lot of times what I'll end up doing, I'll put them together, and then I'll look down, and I'll pick something up, and I'll go back, and I sew the opposite side.
Uh-huh. Okay, well, why don't I just do that correctly? That would be handy. Okay, that one came right out too. Weird. I wonder why that one
I don't know.
came out wrong. Huh. I do like this. If you don't have one of these, you should get one of these.
Yeah, I don't have one of those.
You should
Yeah,
get one of these.
They're nice.
Because I've loaded all of my needles and I'm just pulling them out as I need them. It just saves time.
Have you got some out there now?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, why don't I sew this on correctly? What a concept. Okay. Can you get invoice for one and a tweet? Oh, she asked yesterday and I didn't show, you know what, I will go grab some tweezers.
She'll come back, Daisy.
Yeah.
The dog looks like she's lost. She might have to get Daisy a friend.
Yeah, I think she will eventually, but I think it's just gonna be a little bit.
Oh, yeah.
Hi, baby.
Okay, this is those tweezers, and I've got a pair over here somewhere, right here.
So,
These are these tweezers that I found on this new website that we're on. So they look like that. I don't have to hold them.
That's pretty nice.
So they're reverse tweezers. So
yeah.
you squeeze them to open them, but when you let go, they hold what you put in them. So it's pretty cool, and they're only $5.99. Which, and they're pointy.
Yeah, real point.
So when you're doing like raw edge applique and stuff, and you need to get in those real small pieces, or you need to organize something little, they're good for that. And for $5.99, come on, you can't beat that. So anyway,
Yeah.
that, and Tracy, if you want one of those, I'll do that. Yeah.
These triangles.
I keep finding all these new things and trying all these new things. They had candle making stuff. I had all the candle making stuff in my cart. And I was like, you don't need that right now. You don't need that.
It'll still be there.
Yes, I can go back to it. You know, because we just got all the basket kits in finally.
I don't know, somewhere along the line, I missed that you were gonna do baskets.
They're fun.
Years ago, I did.
I did a potato basket, a wreath. That was fun. So you take a styrofoam wreath form, and you take your, what do you call the support ones? I forget what you call them. Well, whatever. You take your support reeds, and you literally taped it around, all the way around the styrofoam wreath form, and then you would weave all the way around. It was so cool.
Yeah.
I don't know if I still have that or not. I did a floral arrangement with a little birdie nest on it, and I had it on the wall for years. I don't know if it's in the basement or if I got rid of it. But that was fun to do. But yeah, now we've got some different styles of basket kits in.
I like the potato.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The cat head one is kind of interesting. I don't know, I may make that cat head one. Yes, Joy, there are going to be, yes, there are kits, and yes, I am gonna put it on Patreon. Yeah, it's fun. They're $30. I'll show them on today's video because we got the last of the ones in that I needed for the original batch of people that signed up for that class. So I do have extras of all except the Granny Cotton one, which I couldn't get any more of that one. But I'll show them on today's video. Because anybody who gets the basket kit gets the class. Which, I mean, there's not much to it. It's not hard. I have a kit at home that is to make a step basket. You know, the,
Oh, ones to sit on the stair.
yeah, well, Donna, yes and no. So that's why we we showed you the other ones and you chose your alternate. So the one you chose has been shipped to you. The original baskets, they took off of my order when I ordered them, and then they back ordered them. And now they say they don't know when they're gonna get them. And I've reordered them like 3 times and they keep taking them off my order, which is why I ordered all the other ones instead. And then you guys had your choice of which ones to do. It's part of the, I guess, the nuances of getting used to a new supplier, figuring out how they do their orders. I found a button on their website now, finally, that I can click once I place an order on my shopping cart before I actually hit submit order, that will show me what's in stock. Because every other distributor that I've been to, when you go in and place an order, it will tell you as you're placing the order, oh, we have this many in stock. Well, this company doesn't do that. So you're kind of going in blind. But like I said, I did find a button finally. Once you put the items in the cart, you can go to the cart and then find this button, which is kind of hidden at the top. Click on it and it'll show you, it won't actually show you if you're gonna get short shipped, but it'll show you how many they have in stock on each item. And you can go through line by line and compare. So I learned my lesson. And that is how I'm ordering from them from now on. Because if I'd have known it was gonna be so hard to get the darn things, I wouldn't have chosen that first basket to begin with. I just thought it was cute. Okie dokie, Miss Donna, I let you know. This again, it's another distributor, and they, you know, they have these huge warehouses and they're just full of stuff. And I'm sure that their profit is, you know, razor thin like everybody else's is. And they have to be very, very careful about what they have that sits on their shelves, which is, you know, why they don't have stacks of stuff. Especially since this particular distributor is so varied. It has so many different things on it. Lori, you gotta look at their catalog. It's unbelievable.
Who is it?
Notions Marketing. Did you see all that stuff? That's
Yeah.
all batik dyeing stuff.
Oh,
It's
cool.
batik wax, and it's one of those tools where you dribble the
Right.
dyes.
Oh,
and,
that'd be fun.
yeah, salts. I gotta get some. I gotta get some PFD fabric.
Yeah.
I'm having a hard time finding that. But once I find that, we're gonna have some fun playing and making our own batiks.
It sounds like fun.
Yeah. It's messy. I mean, I've done it before. It's
Yeah.
messy. But whatever.
That's okay, we plan for it.
And you know, if we really put our minds to it, let's see, are we going to get the triangular, wait a minute, are we going to get the triangular blocks for the bottom side? So yes, they are. We are getting the triangular ones, yes. Because it's pretty small without that border on there. It's an awful lot of work for a really small quilt. So yes, our plan is to get the triangular borders as well. That really kind of makes the quilt.
This one, the triangular borders. for
Yeah,
this,
on the outside borders, yeah. We had, Elaine Templeton's was hanging in the hallway for a while.
Did she do hers by hand? Or
She did, and she quilted it by hand,
She's amazing.
yeah.
It was beautiful.
Yes, it was. And it was brown.
Yes.
Love using baskets for fabric stash. Yes, they are good for that. Anyway, I was gonna say I've got that step basket where it's made like the bottom of it goes like this up and that, so it goes on a stair step. And it's meant to go, you know, you put all your stuff that you have to carry upstairs in your basket, which was all well and good when I lived in Tonica in that great big house with 2 flights of stairs. I have no stairs.
Yeah, I don't either.
So if I made that basket, where would I put it? I should probably not make that basket.
You'd have to sit it off the counter.
Yeah, just hang it.
Don't put anything heavy in the bottom part.
That's another thing we've been getting used to at the house is, so I had this list of things that I had to do because of Parker. So I had to take the trash out every single day because if I didn't, he would open the trash drawer and get in the trash. So when I left the house in the morning, I took the trash out. Linda, she's good. She's planning to quilt hers by hand, starting to explore quilt as you go. Oh. Oh. You could do that with this. That wouldn't be hard. Hey, I thought you were gonna take the papers out when you did your applique.
Not on the back. I've taken them out, because if I take them out, then this lays raw. So on the square ones, I leave them in until I get done, until I add the row. But I've taken them out here, and I've taken, I will
But couldn't you take your square piece of paper, put it on the top, draw the outline, so you know where your seam allowance is, then lay down the rest of your pieces, applique them on, then turn it upside down and
put it back?
put it back on the paper so that you could put it row to row.
That might be a good idea.
And wouldn't it make it easier to do the applique?
I haven't found the applique hard, because I'm only going through I'm not going through the back.
Yeah, but isn't it a little awkward to hold? No?
I don't know, it doesn't seem to be,
Okay.
but that might be a good idea.
I think I'm gonna try that. As I'm planning, I may need to have yes, because you would have to do a full row.
Do we have any of the wood ruler racks from yesterday?
Yes, there are still some left.
Okay, she wants you to send her an invoice.
Okay.
Okay, opinions on these 3.
I like it.
I like it.
Okay.
Goes.
Yeah.
Huh. I was gonna say something, I forgot what it was.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt.
No, it was, I already interrupted. Parkerizing my house. Yeah, so like this morning, I'm in the bathroom getting ready, and I go to leave, and I'm like, okay, shut the toilet lid, shut the bathroom door, because if I didn't, he would go drink out of the toilet and then go
Right.
shopping on the shelves, and I'd find the towels and stuff drug all over the house.
And the toilet paper strewn.
Yeah. And I was like, okay, shut the French doors, because if I don't, he'll go in the bedroom, get in the closet, and bring all my shoes out. He would get my shoes, and he never chewed on them.
He just wanted to play with them.
No, he didn't want to play with them.
You just
He
throw
wanted
them out.
he wanted to lay on them, because they smelled like me.
Yes.
So he
Cats
would
do
take
that
my
at my
shoes and he would stick them underneath the cushions on his chair, and it would all be lined with my shoes. Yeah. And Daisy doesn't do that. I don't have to do any of that anymore, so I'm kind of.
Yeah, but
Yeah, Mom has to get
you
used to it as
haven't
much as
left her
Daisy.
home alone to know what she
No,
might do now.
but you know, she does different things.
She does.
She's a different kind of. First of all, she couldn't get in the trash if she wanted to. She's not tall
No.
enough. So,
True.
and she can't lick out of the toilet. She's not tall enough. You know what she has done is Tina could select the teal and raspberry fabric for 3. Yes, that would be pretty. Yeah, she should. I'll tell her that. She should do that. She chews on woodwork.
Oh,
Yes. I have to watch her, so I got some repellent. She gets on the corner and she'll just lay there and gang, 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 gang. She was sitting on my lap once and the end table was right next to me. She leaned over and just started gang, 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 gang on the end of the end table. Yeah, she does different things. She does not, Parker, if I got him a stuffed toy, he got one stuffed toy, and I don't know what was different about this, but Marie Happ brought it to him up at the retreat, and it was a little lamb.
Oh, that was hysterical.
Yeah,
Him care.
he carried that thing, and we were up in that retreat space, which was so big, and he would run up there, and he'd carry that thing up, and he'd put it down and hide it behind this pillow, and then he'd look around and be like, oh, that's not a good enough hiding place. And he'd get it, and he'd run around. He took it for a walk once, and we walked, I don't know how far, and he had that stupid lamb in his mouth the whole time. Never chewed it.
seen the ads on TV with the ducks,
The indestructible ducks.
yeah.
He could destruct the ducks.
But there, some of those dogs carried those around.
Yes.
Too. Like,
That is the only thing he ever, was that lamb, was the only thing he did that to. Other things, if he got a stuffed toy, he would sit down with it immediately. And that is just, that was his goal in life. He would hold it between his front paws and he would just go to work. Just nang, 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 until he got the,
squeaker out.
Squeaker.
well, no, he would take the ears off, he would take the legs off, he'd take the tail off, and then he'd get the squeaker. It'd just be destroyed. And it would take him usually 20 minutes, 30 minutes.
Oh, gee.
Yeah. So I had to give him Kong stuff because he couldn't destroy that. Daisy does not do that. He would sit on his Kong toys and just chew, just nyang, 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 nyang. And she doesn't do that. So, and she's just a different dog.
Does she play with toys?
She does.
She will.
Yep, she's got balls in here. And she's lost them there underneath the furniture again. But she'll throw the ball for herself. She doesn't want you to throw it. She'll throw it herself and then chase it.
Good dog.
Yeah. Goofy thing. She's a goofy girl. Okay. Hey, I'm making progress. That's funny how that happens when you put the right sides of the pieces together. And you're taking your papers out of your ring.
Yeah.
I think I need that mat that goes around in circles.
Oh,
I bet.
mine's at home.
The one that came with me is,
Here,
it's just another flat one.
You got yours.
I got
We
this
can't
one.
get those anymore because we can't get that.
That turns.
Okay. I have to make one more cut before I can.
Oh, Denise says, gee, she loves the sit and stitch session. She learns many things. Well, that's cool. Nobody is really, I mean, we got 20 people watching. Nobody has really popped on from, that doesn't know us to go, hey, what are these people doing? Because I'm sure they would be like, what is going on?
What is happening here?
Okay, I put another coat of Thread Magic on. I probably cut my thread too long. I remember we were taking this class from this woman who did Hawaiian applique. She was so full of herself. And, you know, I'm all about, if you're an expert and, you know, you really know your stuff, you should be proud of what you do. You should be. However, there's a limit. There's a point where it just turns into kind of braggadocio. And she had crossed that point.
Oh dear.
We were there for a workshop, and the first 2 hours of that workshop, we didn't get to touch anything or do anything because she was up there talking about herself. And it was a fairly aggressive project that we were supposed to get working on. And I don't know, this woman, she must have said, I did this, I won that, I made this, I was featured here. She must have said I 200 times. It was all about her, and it wasn't about us learning the technique, it was all the things she had done. And then she looked at the clock and she's like, oh, well, we better get started because it was lunchtime. She made us watch a 20-minute video tutorial that she had made about how to thread a needle. It was 20 minutes long. And I was just like, you have got to be kidding me.
She have different kind of needles and weaves?
No.
I mean, you know, there's only one way to do it, put the thread through the hole.
Yeah, pretty much, put the thread through the hole. Yeah, there was all kinds of, she had very distinct thoughts about how you should do everything. You know, there's
Yeah,
only
and
one way to do anything.
And it had to be her way.
Yeah, and so we got through that, and I had to leave. It was at a guild. I had to leave to go get the lunch for everybody. So I went and it was an expensive bread. It was actually very expensive. She came from Alaska. It was very expensive. Or Seattle. I guess it was Seattle. She'd been in Alaska. Anyway, we did, I went to get the lunch, and then after lunch, it was like 1:30. We finally got started actually cutting things. I had left to get the lunch while she was talking these guys through cutting out the actual applique piece and laying it on your fabric. Well, so so you cut it out like you did old-fashioned snowflakes, right? You have your design as 1/4 of your design. You fold your fabric into quarters, you make a nice press, you put your design on it, you cut that out, there's your applique. How do you send it on your background fabric? You fold your background fabric into quarters and you match up the fold lines, and then it's centered, right?
Yeah.
So I came back, and I guess she had taken 30 minutes to explain that, and it just took me, 30 seconds? Took her 30 minutes. Nobody was allowed to touch anything. It took her 30 minutes. And then I got back, and, you know, some of the people go, oh, you missed the whole thing? You have to, and I'm like, I got it. It's okay, I got it. She's like, no, you have to massage the fabric. There was something about massaging the fabric to fit the fold lines. I'm like, okay, it's all right, I got it. Anyway, one of her hard and fast rules was that your thread could never be any longer than from your wrist to your elbow.
About 18 inches.
So, okay, this woman was 5 foot tall.
So
The space from her wrist to her elbow was way shorter than mine.
Yeah.
And there was another tall gal in the class, and she was at another table, and she had just threaded her needle, and she was starting to stitch to applique down her piece. And this woman walked over to her table. And this is after she told everybody we couldn't talk because it was sewing time, no talking. So, yeah, it was quite a class. I mean, my eyes were rolled back into the back of my head. Anyway, she came over to this other woman, and she grabbed her needle out of her hand and cut the thread. And then she turned and started walking toward me, and I just looked her straight in the eye and just shook my head no, went, like, nope. And she made eye contact, and she went, and it went the other way. Because I was like, man. I mean, truly, she gave us probably 15 minutes worth of instruction that entire day that were things that weren't just common sense. And she had made beautiful quilts. She had made beautiful quilts.
Well, that's okay, but
And she had won awards for them. And she wrote patterns, and she had a book, and but I am going to continue until I die to say there are a whole lot of different ways to skin a cat, and just because you like to do it one way doesn't mean everybody else has to.
nope.
Lots of different ways. Whatever floats your boat is what you should do. Now that said, we had a class with Bonnie Hunter, same guild. She's an excellent instructor. She's really good. And of course, we've had the classes with Jacqueline DeYounga.
Yeah.
She's an excellent instructor.
For the class this spring,
Mm-hmm.
do I start on something new, or do I have to finish what I started last?
You can do whatever you want. She does not know it yet. Well, I did that last year to her. I told people they could do whatever they wanted. And I'm telling them that this year too.
Well, yeah, I've got,
And she wants people to do her newest patterns because that's pattern sales. Now, that being said, she does have a bunch of new patterns that were released this last week, and I've ordered all of them. So I'm giving her sales on her new patterns. Jacqueline, huh? Yeah, she's got a really pretty tabletopper. I did not order the fabric because I just can't.
yeah,
I can't bring in, that much fabric this close to when.
yeah. Besides, there's plenty here.
Yeah, we have plenty of fabric. Everybody keeps coming in going, oh, your shelves are so bare. That's just because we have so daggone many of them. We still have more than the average quilt shop in here. I think I need to take some shelves out, and maybe that would. I mean, you gotta, this
You
place
gotta
is,
put something in the space though, or,
well, I could flatten, those shelves we have along the wall that come out like this, I could flatten
yeah,
them.
you could.
But, I mean, this is a huge space.
Yes, it is.
Oh, okay.
First time I came in here, I thought I had come into the whole quilt world. I went home and said, oh, you gotta go because there's just fabric and fabric and fabric. And you can walk down the aisles, that one in,
Oh, in Bloomington?
Yes.
Yeah. Does she still, I haven't been down there in years.
I think she is still there.
The treadle?
Yeah. Lori's fabric selection would make beautiful Hawaiian blocks if you wanted to
It
use more
would.
than 2 fabrics, yes?
It would.
Yeah.
I should dig out my Hawaiian.
Oh, you made one?
Oh, I made the turtle, they're big. What else have I made? I've made a couple of them.
I just made
I
the
am-
one, and I love the color combination. I don't know where I'm ever gonna use it. It's coral on kind of a Bahama blue. It's pretty. It doesn't go anywhere, but it's pretty. I haven't finished it. It's just folded up in my
I haven't quilted them.
dresser.
I finished the,
Yeah, I haven't quilted it either. Are you gonna hand quilt it like you're supposed to?
I'll never get it done before I die.
I mean, I don't think it would take that long. There were some Sashiko kits when I was shopping last night. I almost bought some Sashiko kits, and then
I like the Shashiko.
yeah, except we had them before and just nobody did them. Nobody did it. So I talked myself out of it. There was one that was it was a book with iron-on stencils.
Oh,
Yeah, which was kind of interesting, because you could do it, so they were showing it to be used for like decorative mending on your jeans or your tops or whatever, and or bags, or all kinds of different applications, but it was iron-on designs to do it. I don't know. We'll think about it. I may go back and get it.
I like the looks of it.
Well, it certainly doesn't take very much time. Did you see the new, I got embroidery kits, Jane Eyre embroidery kits.
Oh, I haven't seen that.
Nobody bought one.
No,
Nobody bought one. I thought somebody would be interested in that.
yeah.
Nope. Why not get a quilt ladder? I have a quilt ladder, Denise. I have a quilt ladder in my living room, and it has got, ooh, here's another thing. Parker would chew holes in blankets. Daisy doesn't.
Good.
So I bought these beautiful woven blankets at some of the mills, wool mills that we went to in Scotland and Ireland. And I have those on my quilt rack, my quilt ladder, along with some quilts. So I got a couple of quilts, and then I have a couple of these just stunning wool blankets that I got at wool mills, one in Scotland. I think we just went to the one in Scotland, and then 2 of them in Ireland. And actually, I got one in Wales. I've got that one is on my shoe chest in my bedroom, the one that I bought at the wool mill in Wales. But I could get those down and actually put those across the back of the sofa now. And then I would have room for more quilts on the quilt rack. Yes, I had Parkerified my house.
Well, you had him a good many years. So
Yes, I did.
it was a good thing that.
Yeah, when we had the retreat center, I had to tell everybody every time, make sure you shut your bedroom door, because Parker will go shopping.
Oh, yeah.
And
Remember,
he did.
He ate a whole pack of my gum. Remember that?
Yes.
Not the little pack, the big pack. Whole pack.
And she was sitting right next to him when he did it. Didn't notice.
Didn't pay any attention to what he was doing.
Didn't it make a little rustle noise?
No, he did not.
He was a stealth fighter. He could get into stuff and you had no idea until it was over with. He was smart. He was a smart little boy.
Remember how he gave him the ice cream that time? And all of a sudden, he goes,
he was sitting in her lap, and she had a bowl of ice cream, and she wasn't paying real close attention to him, and he looks at that bowl, and he just went in for the kill. He's like, ow.
the whole thing.
I'm only gonna have one chance, I gotta.
Yeah, he's gonna take it while he's got it. He was such a smart boy. It used to just, when I first went up to Manitowoc the very first time, that was the first time he'd ever been on an elevator. And he was scared the first time, because what is this? And then the door closed and it moved, and whatever. The second time we went to go get on the elevator, you know, we walked down to the elevator and he's like, all right, I know what this is. And he sat down facing the doors open, he walks in, he turns around, he sits down again. I mean, that was his routine from then on. We'd walk, okay, sitting down, waiting for the doors, going into the doors, turn around, sit down, wait for the doors. I mean, he's just such a smart boy. Daisy never got that down. Even putting his harness on, you go to put his harness on, and he knew what, okay, it's time to get my harness on. He'd lift his right leg and wait for you to get it, and then he'd lift his left leg. Daisy kind of cowers down and waits for you to force it over her head. She doesn't quite understand the whole thing still.
Well, it's something from before
Probably.
that happened.
Probably. I'm working with her now on taking food out of your hand without taking your hand off.
Yeah.
He was so gentle. If you held something out to him, he would just
He was.
"Nyeh," and just very carefully take it from you, and she'll take your hand off. So I was working with her this morning, trying to get her to,
She can relax. The food will always come. Now.
she was a little better this morning, so I didn't throw it at her. Usually I just toss it into her mouth, because she nips. She just lunges for it. And this morning I made her sit there and I'm like, be nice, be nice, be nice. She grazed me once, but 4 times I got her to take it from my hand without biting me, so
Okay. That's an improvement.
that is an improvement.
Is that board working better?
Yeah.
Yeah, it is way easier to use a rotating mat. And I'm very sad we can't get those anymore. I don't know, when Mark gets back, maybe I'll ask him if he has the capability of making a different size. I can get a mat slightly larger. The downside of that is that it's gonna jack the price up. And that size is pretty good.
Yeah, this is a pretty good size. I don't think you want a huge one.
No. That's a 9 by 11, I think.
Yeah.
And I can get a 10 by 12 is the,
10.
That wouldn't be bad.
That would be
Yeah.
okay.
the mat is a little bit more expensive. And of course, the acrylic is gonna be more expensive. So those were $44.99. It would probably cross the $50 border. But, I mean, we can look into it at least.
Yeah.
Because those are real handy, and the ability to just replace the mat is. Because I had those little Fisker 9-inch ones, and boy, they just get chewed up really fast. I think I have one in here. No, it's in my other bag. Well, how you making? I wonder if there's anybody out there that's like way further ahead on this. I figured you were probably further ahead than anybody.
No. Well,
Yeah.
sitting in a hospital room
Yeah,
and waiting on Gary, I mean, things just came to a halt. I was the one that, I mean, I had to do all the driving. He couldn't drive.
sure.
It-
And you're probably the one that did all the paperwork when you got there too, aren't you?
Yeah.
Yeah. How did I know that?
I can't tell you how many times we were in the emergency room because you couldn't get a hold of a stupid doctor.
Yeah, and I think that is probably the case across the US in small towns and rural areas.
Yeah.
And it's getting worse, not better.
Nope.
And that's why my brother isn't pushing me to go to Wisconsin.
Yeah. Is he rural?
Yeah. He's north of Green Bay. I mean,
Oh.
so he's, you know, got access to that, but
There's not much up there.
no.
A lot of little towns, but
Mm-hmm.
it's a pretty area up there.
Oh, yeah, I love it.
Oh, Linda says Christmas. Oh, that's true. Christmas gift making significantly delayed her, dear Jane. I'm sure a lot of people had that happen too.
Yeah, and that too.
Well, I'm supposed to be home working on the wedding quilt that I have to have done at
Ooh.
the end of March.
March? Oh, you're all right.
Yeah.
Well, except how you're gonna have it quilted.
It's got to be quilted, yeah.
Yeah.
And then you have to put the binding on.
Yeah.
I hate that job.
I do too. I dread putting binding on. Once I get started on it, it's okay. It's like a mental thing.
Thank you.
I ordered a bunch of Alex Anderson books last night. I like her. She's a nice lady.
She's a very nice lady. She just lost her mom recently in the last year, I think.
And she's had a bunch going on. She had breast cancer. She's had a lot going on. But she is truly a nice lady. I mean, I've met her twice. We did a program together in Portland, Oregon once.
Mm.
Really nice lady. I remember she started out on, I watched her on,
PBS, wasn't it?
no,
She wasn't she on
No,
PBS?
it
She was
was-
on somewhere on television.
it was the home,
Home Shopping Network?
it was all kinds of different shows.
Was she on Lifetime? Back when Lifetime Network first started, it had a lot of, there was that Christopher somebody or other who had a home improvement show. He was always
She
making
was-
something out of Luan.
Yeah, she was always, she was on different times on the show, and the other people, carpenters even, kitchen. It was a whole,
Oh, I wonder if that was that show that I'm thinking about. It was on Lifetime Network.
it could have been, yeah.
And yeah, they used to have all kinds of stuff that was almost like HGTV-like.
Yes, but they weren't selling stuff. They were
Right,
just.
right. They were
it
showing
was
you how to
a
do things.
Do it yourself
Right.
thing.
Maybe that's where I saw her. I could have swore she was on PBS, but maybe I'm wrong.
Well, she might have been, but I know that she was on that other show.
I know she and Ricky Timms have this, it's not a TV show, it's a web show.
It's a web show.
And you subscribe to
Right.
it to get
And
access to it.
I have, and it's really a nice
Yeah.
format.
And they have guest speakers and whatnot. happened?
I just got it centered and then my sleeve hit the edge
Oh.
of the.
And you know what, Lisa? I think you're right. I mean, I'm not taking this all out, but I do think maybe putting these on last.
What if you connected those to the center and put it down as one piece?
Connected these to this,
Yeah.
that might work too. I mean, I'm not tearing this.
I've been
up.
plugging away.
Wow, that's pretty.
Plugging. I only have 3 more pieces to put on.
Well, there is where I am right now.
And
So
you're having to like
I'm-
ease everything?
Well, not sorta, but see, they're not point on right into the center. That's why I'm thinking that if you, because I could have moved them over if these weren't attached. I'm thinking if you measured on either side, I would do this different than what I've done it. But I'm not quite sure how different. But I wouldn't do it this way.
Yeah. Whatever I do, I would do. It wouldn't be this.
It wouldn't be this.
Yeah.
And I'm thinking serious about taking these off.
Oh, Linda says that she thinks she was on PBS out of Chicago several years ago.
She might have been.
Yeah, that may be.
Yeah. But she was also on that other show.
Whatever that one, even if we look her up, she's probably got an IMDb page.
So I'm taking these off.
That's, oh no.
Well, maybe I'm not happy.
Well, and if you're not happy, it's always gonna bug you, so.
It's the one thing that I'll sit and I'll go, I know me.
Well, and your first row looks wonderful, so. Someday I'll have a first row.
I may never get past the first row, but I'm going to have something.
You know, it's not a race. If it takes
It
5
is
years,
not.
then it takes 5
It's,
years. I think that Tula Nova, the last time I worked on that, would have been like 2017. So I bet it's been 7 years since I worked on
It was when
that.
you went on that cruise.
Yes, I haven't had it out of the bag since.
I've got lots of things like that.
Well, and there's, whatever.
I
I can go back to it.
Yeah.
The cross stitch that I just started, I had started taking like, I don't know, maybe 50 stitches in the middle of it and then put it away. And that probably was 2016 when I did that. And now I've got it almost done
Okay.
because I picked it up last year and just really worked on it quite a bit. So, you know, whatever.
Yeah. I just
It's not a race.
need to get so that I can work on something when I'm sitting in the lounge chair at night.
Well, and you broke your wrist, so
Yeah.
that put a damper. Did you look at that table? Did you get that table?
Mhm.
You got that. Isn't that nice?
what table?
So I got this Amazon shop thing going on. And I put it on my Amazon store. I did a little video to show how it works. It's only $47.
Yeah.
It is it's kind of like a TV tray, kind of, but it's a desk. It's just like this big, and it folds up when you're not using it. It's adjustable height, and it has legs that slide under your recliner. So it has like L-shaped legs, so you can pull it right up. So you're in your recliner, and you pull it right up, and you've got a surface right there. It's cool, and it's $47.
And you can sit back in the recliner?
Yes, yes, yes.
Wow.
And it's heavy.
And it's heavy. It's a nice weight to it. And then it's got like these push buttons underneath. I have a hard time finding the ones to lock. I have to look underneath it to find the ones to lock. But the other ones unlock it, and then you just slide the legs in like this way, and then the top folds down, and you can just slide it in the corner out of the way. It's nice.
I haven't got to that point yet. I got it in the house.
Oh, when I got mine, I got it put together like ASAP, and I had to reset the height like 3 times to get it just right for my chair. But yeah, I got the height set, and I got it set right up where I need it, and oh, it's nice. Like when I'm doing invoices and whatnot, I can put my computer on it, and oh.
Yeah, that's.
Because I was balancing everything in my lap. And the cross stitch stuff and the hand stitching stuff, I had a side table, and I was putting everything over here, which is kind of because I kept knocking stuff off, and it was all.
I was putting it out here on.
Yeah, well, this is going to be.
Much better.
Yeah, right in front of me.
How do you cover these little things like this? It's
1/4 inch.
That's the one I'm doing.
It's just a 1/4 inch, and you just.
How do you get the point at the top?
Like, where's one with the point? Here, that's the point right there. So it's just folded over. So you fold in the one side,
Yeah.
then fold over the other side.
And I do
don't
the
think,
corner. I did the corners first.
that might have helped. Because I can fold in one side, but there's.
Yeah, Tracy, you're gonna love that table. Oh, Denise says she pulls it right up in her recliner. She put it together in 20 minutes. Yep, exactly.
I'm gonna have to look at it.
It's really nice. For $47, that's what I can't get
Yeah.
over. It just didn't cost anything, you know, comparatively speaking.
All right.
We spend $47
And
on an awful lot of things.
Yes, we do.
And this is actually useful.
Yeah. Come on, get out of there.
I think I'm probably gonna make good use of it tomorrow, because I'm gonna try to get caught up on some things tomorrow. I have to get the rest of my tree down. I have all of my holiday decorations, all the lights are down, all the tchotchkes and everything is all put away. And then everything's unplugged. And I got the bag that I put the tree away in is upstairs, and the box that all the ornaments go up in is upstairs. It's all sitting there waiting to come down. I just haven't done it. It's the last thing. I have to take the tree down.
It's such fun to put it all up.
Well, and I like my tree. It's sad when I take it down.
Yeah, the house looks empty then.
It does.
Uh-huh.
Yes, it feels just barren when you take the tree down. I don't know, maybe I should get like, I don't know, Valentine's ornaments and
Mhm.
St. Patty's ornaments, although it's a white flocked tree, so it's supposed to look like snow, so I don't think it would do in the summer.
Well, you just not look at that snow.
Yeah.
I have a bear tree. It's
Teddy bears?
uh-huh. It's got bears sitting in it, and my basement is not deep enough to stand it up and
Oh,
and leave it that way for the seasons. So it's in what's supposed to be my sewing room in the corner. And my intention was to put different seasons of ornaments on And then, you know, I've got some Christmas ornaments that are birds and things like that. And
Oh, a
They
bird
stand.
tree would be pretty.
Yeah.
however, that room got
Oh, look at there. Denise says the table is better than her hospital type rolling table. Now the rolling table's at her side and the folding table facing her, so she has an L-shaped setup. Oh. Nice.
yeah.
Okay, now what is it?
It is, do you have my link?
Yeah, can she go to your site?
Oh, I don't know. I think so.
Go to Facebook and you'll see my link, and it's right there.
Quilting in the Valley, or
No, yeah,
Yeah.
no.
And then if you go to Reels, you'll see the thing that I made of it, the video I did of it, and the link is right there. It'll take you right to it. Oh, wait, you gotta go to the page. No. No, fudge. Okay. I want to go to the page. Stop it. There. Okay, Reels. And it's right there. So there's the actual table.
And you've got a choice of tops.
Yeah, you can get, I didn't get the aqua one. I thought about the aqua one.
I got the wood one too.
Valentine shamrocks and Easter would be cute on a white. Oh, she's right. Patriotic would pop on a white tree.
Uh-huh.
Isn't that cool?
yeah, that is.
And then I think I'm doing the locks. I have a hard time finding the locks. I have to look. And then it's got the adjustable thingies on the side. And then when you sit in your chair, see the legs just slide right up underneath your chair?
Oh.
Isn't that nice?
Okay, so you're not reclining in it.
No,
You're
No,
just bringing
just
it
sitting.
right up, but you're not having to sit all the way up.
Nope. Nope. It's nice.
Yeah, that is nice. So now where do you go?
I think right there.
Ooh, the aqua one's pretty.
I know, I debated on that. And I thought I could get over aqua my house.
$23?
How much?
Isn't that what that
Oh,
says?
that's a different one. That's on a stand.
Oh,
That's a
on
different one.
stand. Okay.
I got that
The
one.
brown.
yeah.
But then there's this one too. There's a, which I didn't like that one. I almost got that one.
That's pretty.
It is pretty. But then I thought my chair is that color,
Yeah.
everything, you can overdo it, so I didn't.
And it's 47.
Denise said she had to watch the reel several times because Daisy photobombed it. She did.
Or it's 51. 51?
Oh, it went up. It was 47.
Well, 50, I mean,
Oh, well. Anyway, still, it's a good price.
Yeah,
the blue is 47.
Probably because nobody's ordering that one.
I'll just order that one.
Well, there you go.
And now I can go add it to the cart.
Uh-huh.
oh, I had asked Tina last night about, an 18.5 inch.
Yes,
square.
I found an 18 for Quilter Select. It's expensive. I found an 18.5 from Riley
Okay.
Blake.
I added it to the cart, but
So do you need you have to have 18.5, then you're going to want the Riley Blake one.
Yeah,
And it's only 44, I think, dollars. The Quilter Select one was 80 something.
it's 89 something.
Yeah, it was very expensive.
Yeah.
But it was only 18, it wasn't 18.5.
I thought I added it to the cart.
These squares.
I don't want to put in two. Add to the cart.
Okay, but go to your cart. And now you got 3 things in your cart. Make sure you don't have 3 of them.
One.
Oh,
Oh,
You got
there-
other
some
stuff.
People are ordering other stuff. Okay. So this is what I always do, and then they
just
get
save
mad
it
at
for
me.
later. And they can go back to it. Okay, you want me to order the Riley Blake one?
Yeah,
Okay. I'm gonna put an order in with them today, so I'll go ahead and add that to that order.
I'm hoping that by the time I come for your virtual retreat, I've got almost all, if not all, the blocks done
For the wedding quilt?
for the wedding quilt,
Yeah.
yeah. So I could work on squaring them up.
Daisy is being awful quiet. Oh. She's in her bed. She's sound asleep.
She should rest.
Yeah.
That's okay.
She does not get up as early as Parker does either. Parker did.
Might be okay.
Okay, I should get it on Monday.
You'll like it. It took like, I don't know, 5 minutes to put together. It didn't take very long.
Just don't pick up the box like it looks like it doesn't weigh anything.
Yeah, it's got a nice,
It's-
Sturdy
it's
top.
Sturdy. And, yeah.
All right, that looks a little bit better.
are you happy now?
Well, I'm not
Happier?
100% happy, but I'm happier.
Okay, I'm kind of in the groove on this now. I'm stitching away.
Okay. Oh, there I did it again. Where is it?
What?
My needle.
I thought I saw you stick it in your shirt.
No. I thought I put it right in here, but I don't see it.
Here's a purple thread for over here. Don't you hate that? Carol did that. Oh, there's somebody from
Oh,
Ohio.
she was sitting on it.
Yes, we were in the car. We were on our way to Texas to do the Houston Quilt Festival. And we were in my car. We took all the stuff in my car for that. So I have, just for FYI, and I bought this car on purpose, just for this purpose, was to do shows. I bought this Jeep Grand Cherokee XL. So it has 3 rows of seats. You put the seats down, and there is 7 feet of cargo space in the back of that car. Just huge, and it's tall too, so you can get a ton of stuff. So we had that car loaded so tight that the windows were practically bulging in the back. I mean, it was just full. And then we had a car carrier on the top, and it was full of kits. That car had to weigh twice what the car did empty. I mean, it was just stuffed. And she had a quilt on her lap that she was trying to get the binding on. It was a last-minute sample. And she somehow lost a needle. And we stopped at a, I don't know, gas station or something, rest stop. And she's looking, and she's like, well, I must have knocked it out of the car. I don't know. So she got another needle, and she finished this binding. And we get to the show, and we're setting up for this show. We're dragging all this stuff out, and she's standing there, she's kind of feeling of her backside. I'm like, what are you doing? She found that lost needle. It was lodged in her backside.
Not in her pants.
No, not in her pants, in her backside.
It found her.
It found her.
Yeah, and so we were like, well, now what, okay. And we were gonna do raw edge applique as a demo, and I had my tweezers in there for the raw edge applique, and I'm like, well, we'll have to go to the bathroom, let me get my tweezers. And she managed for a while, and she finally got it out by herself, but it was like, well, that was where the
And
needle
it
went.
could have gone, it could have gone, that could have been a problem.
Yes,
Yeah.
it could have been. I can't believe she didn't feel it. I mean, I think I would have felt a needle
Well,
going in my butt.
Yeah. Of course, I don't know where this one is. I could,
You need one?
no, I have needles here. I just don't know where it went.
No, didn't turn up.
When you least expect it, expect
Yeah.
it. Yeah, that was an interesting show, the Houston one, because of so many people that were international. So there were tons of French women
Oh,
and Japanese women and Australian women at that show. That's predominant. I mean, we saw people from Germany, there were people from Argentina, there were a lot of different countries, but there were an awful lot, it seems like, people from Australia, Japan, and France. And I did not realize that France was big on quilting. I knew Australia was,
Yeah,
and I knew Japan was, but I did not realize that there were some English women there, not a ton. I did ask the English women about the Birmingham show, because that's their big show, and they pretty much all said, yeah, nah. They said it didn't compare to Houston at all. But I mean, it was interesting to find out. Now, Houston this year is changed because Quilt Market is now discontinued.
yeah.
Did you find it?
I found it. It was down inside.
Oh. Yeah, so Quilt Market used to be first, where all the big manufacturers, the fabric manufacturers and the notions distributors and manufacturers and pattern writers and, all of these different booths would be down there for a wholesale show for quilt shop owners. And that happened for, several days. Then they'd have a 2-day break for you to reset your booth. And then they had the consumer show. So it'll be interesting to see what happens now that the wholesale show is not ahead of the consumer show. See if that makes any changes to it.
Are you going this year?
No. Nope. It's very expensive. So
Right.
just to throw some numbers out there, so we did, I think, $22,000 in sales for that show, which sounds like a lot, doesn't it?
It does. But what were your expenses?
So my expenses, by the time I paid for the booth, paid for our hotel, paid for all of our food, paid for our travel expenses, and then paid all the excess fees, for the electricity and the internet and everything else that you had to pay. So my expenses were $21,000.
Oh, wow.
So, I mean, we just barely broke even.
Yeah.
Ouch. Yeah, I don't know what her name is. Laney? Maybe it's Laney. Yes, Laney, I'm Lisa. Hello. We're doing our Dear Jane sew along right now. We're working on Dear Jane. Lane, it is, so you say it Laney or Lane? I'm gonna guess Laney. I bet I'm wrong. How would you say that? L-A-I-N-E.
Laney.
You think it's Laney? I think it's Laney. She'll let us know. Oh, there's Brenda. Brenda's on. We're dear Janing, Brenda. Oh, I got it right. Yay!
It's Lane.
It's Laney.
Laney.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's interesting. All the different ways you say. So my last name, F-U-R-L-E-I-G-H. The telemarketers, for lie. How do you get lie out of L-E-I-G-H? How do you? I don't know.
No, my sixth grade teacher was Mrs. Lee.
L-E-I-G-H? There you go. Well, in any way you think about it, E-I isn't going to sound like I. So it makes you wonder about the education level attained. Well, although they say the U.S. lags really far behind the rest of the civilized world in terms of education, so.
Yes.
And I suppose there's an awful lot of things that go into that, but I mean, I think I had a pretty decent education when I went to school.
I don't think it's as decent today.
Well, and I think things have changed a lot in that. Oh, sure we will. And anytime we're doing tutorials or anything, we're going to be using Bernina's, and we always do. We always do tips, especially with like the feet that we're using, or the stitches that we're using, or some of the accessories. Yeah, we always do that. Anyway, I think, first of all, I think the whole new math thing
No.
was a mistake.
It was.
Because it eliminates thought. It eliminates kind of processes.
They also took out phonics and put in sight words.
Yes.
And I
They
think
don't
that was a
teach-
mistake.
They don't teach phonics anymore.
Which is why I think the spelling that you see sometimes on, spelling is bad.
Yes. Spelling is hard in the United States.
Well, English is not an easy language.
No, it's not.
There's, there, and there. It's not an easy language to master to begin with. So to not really teach roots and phonetics along with everything else, I think does a disservice to people.
They were going through a phase where they didn't want to teach handwriting.
They didn't teach handwriting.
Now they seem to have gone back to that.
They had to.
Well, I don't know how you sign anything.
They taught them to sign their name,
Well, that's goofy.
but that was it. So they couldn't read cursive writing
No.
then.
Okay, I got her done. I got one done.
Pretty.
Yeah.
Block 4. Okay.
231 more.
Yeah. Way more to go.
Yeah.
Now, where's my bag for block 4, so I know this is block 4. So I got something else from Amazon. I don't know if I added it to my little store thingy or not. This is not labeled. Where is my? I bought another thing from Amazon, and I'm gonna work on that. There it is. Tomorrow. Well, actually, I bought 2 things. I bought a spice rack. Well, I have a spice rack, but you always have more spices than fit on your spice rack, or at least I do, because I use a lot.
That's for sure.
Yeah.
Yes.
So I bought this cool thing that mounts into your cabinet. Oh, she woke up. Hi, Daisy Duke. It mounts into your cabinet and then it pulls out in narrow things that are double-sided.
Oh.
So there's 3 of them. So you pull it out, you got double-sided, push it in, pull the next one out, double-sided, push it in, pull the next one. So all your spices are available and you just pull it right out. So I'm gonna mount that, get my spices in there and see how that works.
Yeah.
And then I bought a dispenser for the drawer that I keep all of my plastic wrap and wax paper and whatever, and it's got labeled little things in it. So you take them out of the boxes, you put them in this, and it's got a cutter built into it. So you just pull whatever it is you want out, and so you don't have to take the boxes out of the drawer anymore.
Oh, that's nice.
I got that put in last night, and it's pretty slick. And then I got this thing, I'm like on this organizing kick. I got this thing that slides over the door underneath my sink. And when you open the door under my sink, it's got like a little holder at the top. And I put my like scrub brushes and other things that you want. And then it has a pull-out compartment that all the dishwashing pods go in. So you pull it out, grab a pod, and then shut it. You don't have to store that big old dishwashing pod thing down there. And I like that. I'm getting all organized. It's January. I have to get organized. I have more things I'm going to work on. Tracy said her boys did not learn cursive. They're 22 and 24. Wow. Her daughter did. Her daughter's 26. See, that's crazy.
The triplets are 26 and they did not.
And they can't even read it, not
No,
alone
they can't
write it.
read
They
it.
can't read it. Well, so that's like a huge communication gap with, some older folks. Where'd you go? Oh, she went lay back down.
Just checking to see if Mommy was still
Yeah.
there.
Said, are you done yet?
Yeah.
Okay. I will probably try to get a block done tomorrow, so you can see my stitches.
You have to get pretty darn close, Lisa, to see them.
I mean, you can see my stitches. But I mean, yeah, you have to get right up on top of it to see it, and by the time it's quilted, come on,
Yeah.
nobody's gonna know.
No.
Nobody gonna know. All right, so I officially have 3 blocks done.
Well, and
I'm so far behind.
if
Three
if
more
you
than I
want it
got
to
done.
look like machine stitching, then sew them by machine.
Yeah, you
What-
could sew on my machine.
You can. I
could.
mean, they do it, but well, EQ8 does. It's done by machine.
Yeah,
But this is handwork.
yeah. And it's all about just slowing down and enjoying the process. It is not a race. We don't have a deadline. We don't have to be done at any particular time. Just relax.
No.
Just enjoy
You
it.
may never get done with it, but if you've enjoyed doing it, who cares?
Yeah. Well, and I don't. I mean, I'm not the one that has to clean out my house after I die.
My children are not going to be happy with me, but
Well, and I
I
don't.
do have it organized.
Liz will clean my house out if she's alive after I'm gone, and she will curse my name. She's a minimalist. She does not believe in having anything. She would come into my house and be like, you don't need that, you don't need that, you don't need that, you don't need that.
Oh. Don't let her come in mine.
Yeah. She is very much a minimalist. And it's just different strokes for different folks.
Yeah.
Oh, there's Donna from Paris, Tennessee. I have been through Paris, Tennessee. When was I down there? Why was I down there? I recognize Paris, Tennessee. I can't place where it is, but I recognize the name. I have been there. All right, so we're working on our Dear Jane sew-along, our English paper piecing sew-along is what we've been doing. I just finished a block, and it's the last one I'm gonna stitch on today because it's 1 o'clock and I have to go do a Facebook Live sale. Oh. Okay, lady, we'll see you later. So there's the one I got done today. Lori redid hers, or she'd be done. But she pulled hers up because she wasn't happy with it, and that is absolutely fine. There's nothing wrong with that. Absolutely wrong. Nothing wrong. All right, and let's see here. We will touch base with you guys next month and maybe on the 15th, but maybe we'll change this to be on Handwork Saturday and just do it on Handwork Saturday.
I think that probably works the
That's a
best.
good
Okay.
idea.
Okay, and it'll take just one thing off of my plate that I'm trying to juggle, because I'm juggling a lot right now. So, okay, alrighty, you guys have a wunderbar day. And I'm gonna go see what Tina's got cooked up for us to do on our 1 o'clock Facebook Live sale. See you in a bit. Boop.
And I think I'm gonna run home and, well, I gotta go to the store. I seen